Good morning. Thank you all for coming on this wonderful, beautiful day. It's my pleasure to introduce one of the prime movers in getting this project together, Mayor Michael Francis.
Thank you and welcome. I'd like to welcome our guests. On behalf of the Solar, I'll let you do the introductions because I don't know all the names. But we have Sylvia Patillo, our freeholder director. We have my council here, Rich Schindler, Brad Hopatcong, Don Roberts, Jennifer Johnson, Ryan Smith. I don't see John Young, but he should. Oh, okay. There's John. Hi, John. So the entire council is here, and that's important. It shows the spirit of our town and how we work together as a governing body. That's real important. We have representatives from Mikey Sherrill here, and also Rosemary Becky. We have what else do we have? We have our environmental commission representatives here, and so that should take care of all of our honored guests, and welcome to the rest of the public. But what you see here in back of me is a result of probably at least 10 years of talking about this in various different ways, shapes, and forms. But most importantly, why it's here is a matter of what you believe in. And I've believed in this almost forever, but you know, what supported that belief at that time was our mayor, Sylvia Patillo. She said, you know, I know you're crazy, but go ahead. And so that's always been the case, and so it's just not one person's idea. The point that I'm making is when you believe in something and you don't give up and you keep moving forward and you have that support, that's what makes it happen. So it's no accident that we're standing here with this solar array in back of us, which is what better way to use a brownfield? What better utilization? In my book, there are none, because there's pretty much nothing else you could do. So it's important for the town. It's a new source of revenue, and so although I believe in a healthy environment, I'm not what you would consider a tree hugger. I'll cut a tree down in a heartbeat to feed my stove. So, but really, the you know, when you're taking so many cars off the road, and this approximately 1.5 megawatts that we're doing here, take a couple hundred cars off the road, we can supply enough electricity for over 200 houses. And so, you know, with all the other environmental going on issues, it's important that we recognize our efforts, as small as they might be. This is not giant. You know, it's not 3 million megawatts. It's about 1.5 megawatts. But every step we take to make our environment just a little bit better is a good step. And I believe that's how we can make our environment better, a step at a time. Might not be giants, but every step forward is important. And we'll continue to do that. I mean, this is not the end of the conversation. I don't know if our solar company even knows it yet, but I'll be talking to them about other opportunities that we have in our borough. We have plenty of roofs. We have plenty of spaces that are not open space. I do not support putting solar on farmland or open spaces that are recreational. I do not support that. But I don't mind parking lots and roofs and landfills. I think that's appropriate. And that's my opinion. But again, what you see here is the result of a culmination of this is probably the third proposal we've had on this site. We've had two other ones that just didn't look right and didn't smell right, so we didn't do them. And I believe that our patience and our ability just to wait until we got something that's really beneficial paid off. You know, there was no taxpayer money involved in this at all. There were no grants involved. This is a private enterprise investment that I appreciate and our town appreciates. So with that being said, I'll introduce the big shots from the solar company. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a great day. Great day for the borough of Hopatcong. A great day for New Jersey. I thank you all for coming today for the commissioning, the ribbon cutting of the Hopatcong solar facility. And as the mayor indicated, this facility is the result of a lot of work from a lot of different parties. I'd like to start by thanking the Borough of Hopatcong and Mayor Francis for their leadership, their vision in making today a reality. Additionally, I'd like to thank some of the early solar developers who were involved in this project. Annika Kolstrom and her team from AC Power, Shayla Burney from Citron Power. Both of these early developers were involved in this project during the darkest days when there really wasn't light at the end of the tunnel, and they stuck with it and persevered. On the implementation side, I'd like to thank our sister utility, JCP&L, and in particular Corey Anderson, John Cressman, who were involved in interconnecting this facility, ensuring that the power, the green power generated from this facility, made its way onto the grid and to the surrounding communities. Finally, I'd like to thank the team at NJR, Bob Kudrick, Vince Raimondi, John Durante, Peter Farlikis, Garrett Lerner, Dom Caruso, Chris Savastano, all whose leadership over the last few months in implementing this facility, again, made it come alive, made it be able to be, for us to be here where we are today. When we cut this ribbon today, this facility is going to be NJR Clean Energy Ventures' 49th solar facility here in the state of New Jersey. 49th. This facility will produce, as the mayor said, 1.5 megawatts of power. It's constructed with over 4,000 panels, and it's proudly built with union labor. All of that to produce clean, green, sustainable energy for the state and for the borough of Hopatcong. This facility, as the mayor indicated, will take about 290 cars off the road annually for every year that the facility is in operation. A key milestone. And as I've mentioned, this is our 49th facility. NJR Clean Energy Ventures was one of the earliest investors in the state. We've been at this for about a decade now, and today we are one of the largest investors in renewable energy here in the state of New Jersey. We have a portfolio of over 350 megawatts, investments totaling almost $1 billion in solar, all in New Jersey, producing enough power for about 55,000 homes that we're powering day in and day out with clean energy from the sun. This facility and that portfolio is consistent with NJR core values. Core values at first, we believe in a clean energy future for New Jersey. Secondly, we believe that that future is accomplished by the introductions of renewable energy in facilities such as this. And then finally, we believe to achieve that, we must work together. Together we can accomplish more. And this is a perfect indication of that public-private partnership where people come together in order to achieve great things. So I just want to thank you all today for being here. It's a great day for New Jersey, a great day for the borough, and a great day for NJR. Thank you.
Can you talk about how many jobs were created with this? Can you talk about how many jobs were created with this project?
Yes. And those union jobs that I mentioned before, the mayor just asked me to discuss a little bit about the project. During that course of construction, we had between, depending on the day and the time, about 60 to 100 union employees working and constructing, creating jobs here in the state of New Jersey.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before we move on, I would like to invite Sylvia Patello to come up and say a few words. Surprise.
I wasn't expecting to speak, but it's an honor to be here. It's amazing to come to the landfill and see this project done. Because for a long time it was Michael's dream, it was his vision, but no matter how he tried, he just couldn't seem to find the right company and the right project. At that time, the state came over, they looked at our property. We were actually one of the 10 properties the state felt were qualified and good use of this landfill to put a project up, so they were in favor of it. We had people from Colorado and Wyoming show up one day, and they were looking at the project. Michael even spoke to people in Europe. And what I realized as time went on, because it took years and years and years to get where we are today, is that he just kept growing and growing and more information, getting a better understanding of really what we need and what that kind of contract would work for the town. So when he finally called me and he said, I found a company, we're putting up a project, I thought to myself, wow, Mike, congratulations. I've never met anyone that was so committed and worked so hard and spoke to so many people over so many years and finally found the right project. So it's really an honor to be here. I'm so thrilled that the company that you're working for has done such a marvelous job. It's going to be good for the community. It's going to bring in revenue. It's going to be all the standards that Michael had put in place for the town. So with that, I just want to say congratulations, Mike.
Thank you.
And the council.
Would any of the council like to speak? Okay. Yep.
Let's do it. You guys, put the elder joint.
Yeah, Sylvia, I want you to help us cut the ribbon.
How about your council?
Huh? Well, the council, I want the council to come up too. Let's cut this ribbon and cut the ribbon, all right. We're in this together, folks.
You need to be down the back side of the ribbon, if you could.
Yeah, no, she's not going to need to get on that side.
Oh, get on the other side.
The other side of the ribbon.
All right. Yeah, beautiful.
That's typical on the side. That's typical.
Sharp as the scissors.
That's
a nice pair. Now you got the pair.
Oh, there's
There
the
you go.
scissor. Oh my
There you go. Come on.
gosh.
We're in this
Okay.
together.
Oh, God. All right. You gonna do it?
Ready?